Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us with us is Mohan Krishna, BJP spokesperson. Also with us is Rashmi Samant, who is a human rights activist. With us is also Sheikh Amir, Congress leader. Shahid Ali is president of the United Muslims Front, joining us at the moment. Let me first go across to Rashmi Samant. Rashmi Samant, you heard the mother's pleas over there. She is saying that her son wanted to die for the country. The sister asked, was his only fault that he identified himself as Harsha Hindu?
Yeah, there have been many extremist posts amounting up to a fatwa against Harsha. This is way back in 2015 that the first post came up on a group called Muslims Mangalore, and he's been facing threats ever since. As of an hour ago as well, the page is still active and still approving of the murder of Harsha. And I think this is a premeditated murder. This is sinister. This has been in the works for a really long time.
Okay, this is a premeditated murder, Mr. Shahid Ali, and once again demands for banning the PFI are coming to the fore.
That why the violence is now being taking place, why the government is not letting people to live peacefully, why the government is making unnecessary laws, unnecessary rules and regulations. First of all, they made entire nation to come on roads by way of passing CA.
Sir, are you justifying this murder on national television?
COVID-19.
No, one second, sir. One second, Mr. Shahid Ali. Mr. Shahid Ali. Mr. Shahid Ali, everyone has a right to protest peacefully. And if you are going to on this issue, are you trying to then say that the only answer is violence?
Sir, that's why in my opening words I said that we denounce any kind of violence. We are not with violence, but we have to see the kind of acts, the kind of strategy the government is formulating. The government is bringing entire nation to on roads. We have seen 26 January as well.
Okay, Mohan Krishna.
All farmers on roads.
Mohan Krishna, the state government in BJP is bringing people onto the roads. I don't know how that can in any way justify any kind of killing from taking place. But Mohan Krishna, it's not just from outside. From even within your party, members of parliament are demanding a ban on the PFI. They are saying that workers of the BJP, of the RSS, etc. and associated organizations are being killed in Karnataka under the BJP's own watch.
Madhav, good evening. I really condemn the words Mr. Shahid Ali used. We are in a mourning time, Mr. Shahid Ali. हमारा एक आदमी मर गया है. हमारा मतलब हम सब लोगों का. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि बीजेपी का आदमी. What I would like to tell you, please listen to me.
Killing of entire humanity.
Killing
of human is killing of entire humanity. You people have been representing and Hindu has been killed. But we have to see that an Indian has been killed.
No, but Mr. Shahid Ali.
We denounce the killing. We denounce the killing.
Okay, Mr. Shahid Ali, you put across your point of view. You've asked a couple of questions of the BJP. Listening to the spokesperson of the BJP now. Mohan Krishna, continue.
Yeah, I would like to tell him something. We had banned, when we were in government, we had banned PFI and SDPI both. Then the Siddaramaiah government came and they revoked that, repealed the ban. So this is happening because I will tell you something. आग लगा के चिंगारी बढ़ा के सिद्धरामैया DK शिवकुमार कांग्रेस PFI के साथ मिलके SDPI के साथ मिलके करके बीजेपी के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. 21 people have been killed under the belt of Siddaramaiah.
Okay.
Did anybody speak then? These people, Shahid Ali and all? I would like to ask today, why Siddaramaiah gave such a big statement when the 6 students spoke that it is their fundamental rights? Have they not got the responsibility? Are they are thinking that they are irresponsible people? आग बढ़ा के अभी बात करने का.
No, but Mohan Krishna, while I will put that question forth, why has the BJP government not acted? If you were so keen on a ban, your party has been in power for close to 4 years, sir. Why is there no talk of ban since?
No, sorry, we are in the power from past 2.5 years, 3 years almost now. I will tell you, last 2 years, more than 2 years, we had corona. We didn't have this problem. Our responsibility was to take care of the people's health first, not this PFI or STPI. People were dying.
Well, many within your own party would disagree with that assessment, but let me first remind our viewers, and I'm going to take that the Congress leader, the questions that the BJP is asking of the Congress, but let's first listen into the statement of the sister of Harsha.
ಸರ್ ಯಾರೋ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನು ಎತ್ತ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟು ನಿನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ತಗೋ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡು ಅಂತ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ 8 ಗಂಟೆ 8:30 ಊಟ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಿರೋನು ಆಚೆ ಹೆಣವಾಗವನು ನಾವ್ ಯಾರಿಗ್ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಈಗ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೀವಿ ಸರಿಯಾದ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರು ಇದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ನಿನ್ನೇನೇನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ನ್ ಹಿಂದೂ ಅವ್ನ್ ಜೈರಾಮ್ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ನನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ ನೋಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನ್ನ ಹೆತ್ತೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನೋಡೋಣ ಸರ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕ್ರೂರಿಗಳಿದಾರ ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವ ಮಾನವೀಯತೆಗೆ ಬೆಲೆನೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಮಕ್ಳಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಅವರು ಹೆತ್ತಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ 1-2 ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಸರ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಆಚೆ ಹೋದವ್ರು ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಹುಡ್ಗ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇರೋ ನನಗೆ ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಹರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೂ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದೇ ತಪ್ಪಾಗೋಯ್ತಾ ಅವನು ಇವತ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗ್ ನೋಡೋರಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗಿರೋನ್ ಒಬ್ನೇ ತಮ್ಮ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನ್ಯಾಯ ಒಂದ್ ಕೊಡ್ಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ನಾಳೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ.
All right, Sheikh Amir, in fact, the allegations of the BJP is that Congress earlier took the support of the PFI and now, of course, is asking for a ban because they've realized that this is a tiger that they have been riding on. This is a statement that even the Home Minister of Karnataka just gave a short while earlier.
Yes, first of all, my sympathies with this young boy, Harsha, with the family of this young boy. And I believe that Indian Republic is slipping into dangerous zone of losing its moorings. And the constitutional soul has been attacked, it's injured. See, if you see the recent statement of Karnataka Home Minister, he says that he was killed by the persons of other community. So they are getting trapped in their own conspiracies. See, this hijab row, this was started just month or 2 months ago. So after that, what's happening actually? The BJP and their leaders and ministers, so they're trying to fuel this issue, and they are trying to get benefited out of this issue. BJP leaders are making statements. They are blaming the Congress. Whose government is it? Karnataka. It's BJP's government. So why are they blaming us? So right now, what they have to do, they have to, pull down this issue. The statements they are giving earlier, the Karnataka Education Minister said that he directed the education institutions that the Hindu students must not be forced to take off this. They should be allowed to wear this bindi, tilak, and all that.
Okay.
So, unfortunately,
Mohan Krishna, the law and order is the responsibility of the state government, says Sheikh Amir, and there is no point in pointing fingers at other political opponents. You are in power; it's within your ability to actually control the situation.
Madhav, let me remind Mr. Sheikh Amir that Karnataka government did not go to the court asking for hijab issue in uniform. These 6 students have gone. I mean, he is talking about law and order. Law and order is very good, except some sporadic incident yesterday. What happened? It's a very big. Look at the pity, Madhav.
Sir, how can you say it's very good when a person is being killed? Certainly not very good, sir. If a person has been killed.
No, what I am trying to tell you is, with regard to law and order, we are taking care of it. When these people, when Siddaramaiah kind of people, Congress people, when they are there to do all this nonsense in the state, they want it. You heard Mr. Kumaraswamy speaking. He is speaking about Congress saying that they have done all this.
Let the government investigate who has done it. Let the government investigate.
देखिए एक बार चेक
out. It's their government. They have to investigate, and it happened in their government, not in our government. This hatred has turned back against them.
अपोजिशन आपकी है, अपोजिशन के भी जिम्मेदारी होती है. अपोजिशन जैसे सरकार के साथ मिलकर
आप तो हर जिम्मेदारी अपोजिशन पे डालते हैं.
Okay. Let me quickly bring in Rashmi Samant. Rashmi Samant, the larger question is this: that when the demand for action on the PFI is coming in from within the BJP, is it something that can be ignored now? Because clearly it is not just a union minister who has written. Several members of parliament also who we've spoken to have echoed this demand.
I clearly believe that the PFI has to be banned, and there have been many links of the PFI's involvement in the hijab row, because the protests just sporadically started over a month ago in a college that had uniform system for the past 35 years. So you can imagine how dangerous these extremist elements are, and that they need to be banned, because now they're trying to get into territories which involve 13-14-year-old kids. I mean, the protests, they're centering around children, and they're trying to radicalize children who should be studying. So I seriously think that these organizations need to be banned, and political parties who are known to be associated with them need to come under investigation for their past links and what they might have done in the past. Now, just because the truth is out in the open, they're trying to
several students have actually come out and said, and even PFI's campus front has not denied the fact that they were actually very actively helping those students who had first raised this issue of hijab in educational institutions. But we'll have to leave it there for the moment. I'd like to thank Mohan Krishna, Rashmi Samant, Sheikh Amir and Shahid Ali for joining us.